And Justice Agatha Okeke of the Federal High Court sitting in Uyo has disqualified Akan Udofia as the All Progressives Congress APC governorship candidate in the 2023 governorship election. Justice Okeke, in her judgment delivered on Monday, ordered that a fresh election be conducted within 14 days from the day of this judgment. She also barred Udofia from participating in the election. The case was filed by a former special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Niger Delta Affairs, Ita Enang, challenging the candidacy of Udofia. Enang had alleged that Udofia was not an APC member, as at the time the poll was conducted, adding that Udofia contested the People's Democratic Party PDP governorship primary held on May 25 before coming to contest the APC primary on May 26. To give better insight into this development, I'm now joined by legal expert Evans Ufeli. Thank you for joining us, Evans. Now, what does this court say, the decision by the courts to nullify the APC primary, what does this mean for the candidates in this election?
Well, by virtue of the pronouncement of the Federal High Court sitting in Uyo, the APC governorship candidate stands cancelled or nullified because given the provisions of Section 77 of the Electoral Act, it is clearly stated there that parties must submit both soft copies and hard copies of the names of their members, registered members, before the commission. Okay, and that was where this case was drawn to in the argument of the petitioner, wherein they have been able to put forth arguments that the APC candidate was not a member of the political party as at the time the primaries was conducted. That is Udofia. Now, the position of the law is that once a court have made a pronouncement to the effect that a candidate was not a member of a political party as at the time the primaries was conducted, it means that that primaries has been nullified. Now, the court said that a fresh primary should be organized within 14 days. Okay. And the court went further to say that they said the APC candidate, Akan Udofia, must not partake or participate in that election, subject to the provisions of Section 77 of the Electoral Act 2022, where it is clearly stated that the conditions required before the primaries election is that parties must do the needful in terms of sending the names of their members, for which it was clearly stated that the names of Akan Udofia was not in that list.
Now, Evan, sorry to cut you here, but from all you've said, this brings us to the question of what this ruling on the APC Guba primary, what does this portray about the electoral process in Nigeria and also the ability of politicians to stick to the rules?
Well, what it portrays is that it deepens the discourse and it widens our jurisprudence. Okay? Definitely, the parties who are affected will appeal. We know this. The party is going to appeal. And when we get to the Court of Appeal, the Court of Appeal will strengthen the law further. And then to the Supreme Court, we will now know exactly what to do after the pronouncement at the Supreme Court, because I don't see this as one judgment that will not be appealed against, especially when we have gotten to this level. And you know, the Federal High Court have constituted a panel to discharge all the pending matters, pre-election matters that are pending before the court. So it's going to be a swift one. Once they appeal, transmit record, the Court of Appeal is ready to hear them immediately, and then the Supreme Court also will be ready to hear both parties immediately and make the necessary judgment. If at the end of the day, the judgment of the first Court of First Instance is upheld, then what it means is that they are going to conduct another primaries within the time specified by the courts. That is the position. But if the APC court also add that the candidates who are affected now should not participate, then he cannot participate.
Well, all right now, Evans Ufeli, legal expert, many thanks for your time and your contribution.